Bella, the fuck are you doing?
So this is the thing, you know, you burn fat and you build muscle at the same time.
But you've been lifting weights for like 5 years.
Yeah, wait.
You can't build muscle and burn fat at the same time.
You kidding, right?
Well, some people can. You can't. But some people can't. I'm going to tell you who can and who can't. Let's watch this video. Alright, so I've been hearing a lot of stuff about people wanting to build muscle and burn fat at the same time. It's the most common question I get. There are two people who can build muscle and burn fat at the same time. Who's the first set of people who can do it?
So those people are mostly the ones that just started working out. For those who just started joining the gym, they are able to actually build lean mass while losing body fat at the same time. But only in their first couple of weeks, a couple of months, depending on the person.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are able to do that.
Noobs, people who are just starting out, you definitely will be able to build muscle and burn fat at the same time. That doesn't mean it's optimal. It doesn't mean it's the best strategy, but it can be done. And the second group of people who can do it are steroid users, right? They can do it. Here's the thing, even steroid users, pro bodybuilders, guys with elite genetics, they pay thousands of dollars in trainers, nutritionists. Every meal is measured. They're doing everything right, and they're taking drugs. Even they don't try to do it at the same time. So why is your goofy ass trying to do it? Because you don't know any better. I have an alternative. I've talked about this before. Some asshole's gonna say, Brandon, you made this video before, but it bears repeating because it's important. Here's the strategy that I incorporate, right? I've been training for 20 years, right? 2 decades of training. This is what works best for people who want to build muscle and burn fat. First is get lean, man. Get lean. Get lean. For a guy, you want to get to about 10% body fat or lower. That's a good spot. You'll be really lean. You'll be in good shape there. If you start going too low, weird things start happening to your body. Between 7 and 10% is good. Anything lower, like 7 is pushing it. You know what I'm saying? But like 10 is a good number. That's where I like to stay, around 9 or 10% body fat. For women, it's between like 15, maybe even as high as 22.
Yeah, it really depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
Women just have more body fat.
Women, they hold more body fat, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the breast and that butt, you know, and the thighs. Guys, we hold more body fat in our stomach, but you know, women just have more body fat than men, right? So get ripped first. There's a few reasons you want to do that. One, if you're already kind of fat and you try to build muscle first, right? Some people will tell you, oh man, you should just bulk. I disagree with that. Once you go over 15% as a man, a lot of weird things start happening to your body. For one, protein synthesis is lower, and that's because your insulin sensitivity will be impaired at 15% body fat. Your testosterone will decrease, and your cortisol, the stress hormone, which causes you to store fat, will rise. So it'll be easier to get fat and harder to put on muscle once you get 15% body fat. So I say get ripped first. First thing you do is just get ripped, cut. Then once you feel like you're sufficiently ripped, then you bulk. I call it microcutting and bulking. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write an article on microcutting and bulking, and if I remember to do that, that article will be below, and you can go to it right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not guaranteeing it's gonna be there because I just thought of it. Or is it? So it might be there. If not, there'll be something else cool there you can check out.
Yeah, there will be something cool.
But I'll try to remember to write this article, and I'll explain the whole microcutting and bulking protocol and what I do. Like I'll go into more detail. But first get ripped, and then bulk until you get to about 15% again. 15% doesn't look bad. Right? It's just not shredded. It doesn't look bad. But like as soon as you get to around 14-15%, then you want to go on another cut. And I don't ease into it. I just go straight into the cut, back and forth. And between. So this way, over time, you can build muscle and burn fat. Not at the same exact time, but within the same time frame. So like in the course of 3 months, yeah, you can certainly burn fat and build muscle at the same time. You just won't be doing it simultaneously. That's where it gets stupid, where you try to do it all at once.
Yeah, if you try to do that, it's not guaranteed, definitely.
Let's say you're cutting for like 2-3 weeks, and then you're bulking for like 2-3 weeks, and you're cutting for 2-3 weeks, and you're bulking for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Or it's gonna be different, right? Don't do it by time frame. Do it by body fat percentage. Or just if you don't want to do it by body fat percentage, if you don't know how to measure your body fat, do it with abs. When you see your abs, like right now, I'm doing it in a bulk right now. These lower abs are gonna go first, but they're start. Oh yeah, so when you don't see your abs, then you're gonna cut, right? That's what I do. You could just look at your abs. You're bulking right now.
Yes.
Right? And she still got abs, so she can continue to bulk. If you're doing it right, you shouldn't put on as much fat. And I'll explain more in the article on how to do it. Matter of fact, I think the next 2 videos I'm going to do are going to be one on cutting, the best way to cut so you maintain as much muscle mass as possible, and the best way to bulk so you put on the least amount of fat as possible. Comment below which video you want first, and I may or may not pay attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just know that they are coming.
They are coming. Hey, follow me on the Instagram. My name is King Keto. I give tons of free advice on the daily. All right, and if I remember to write that article, check that out. I might not though. Right? Don't hold me to that. Okay, but I will definitely still have an Instagram by the time this video goes up. Don't really want y'all to follow Bella.
No, but just know my name is Bella.
Yeah, most of you guys are perverts.
In shape.
Yeah, we used to shout her out, but it was just a bad.
Never again. We tried it, been
there,
done
you guys
that.
Can't handle
it was awesome.
No, it wasn't awesome.
And
you guys
never
cannot
again.
handle it. You cannot handle it. You cannot handle it. Listen, guys, you're just too immature. She does have a YouTube page. Oh, they can still find your Instagram from your YouTube.
Maybe we should just stop talking about it.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, hope that was helpful. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Follow me on this. You know what? I don't give a fuck what you do, bro. I'm just here to help. All right? Do it or don't do it. Whatever. I'm out. How I turn this off? Okay, right here.